Now pour what yerba you want in, and I'll take the rest.
Hon, you use the exact glass I always use for this stuff.
I know.
Thanks, bud. What's your deal? I feel like a monkey.
Looked like one.
I was trying to bare my teeth like a monkey.
Mm-hmm. Give me the yerba.
Yeah. Oh, good. It's a non-carbonated kind. You don't like that kind. Sorry, I didn't pick. I just picked yerbas.
Sure, dude.
I didn't. They didn't even offer the non-carbonated online.
Boom boom pam pam bram boom 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 bram bram.
Holy moly.
Well, hello there, National Soccer League fans. Week 25 action. The final day is here, and this is one of the games we'll be watching with eagle eye vision as the Banshees and Manticores are playing here. Not much at stake for the home side in Montana here as the Banshees playing a somewhat meaningless simulation game here, but the Manticores have playoff aspirations still barely alive. They unfortunately are not fully in control of their destiny. Even with a win here, which is required, they cannot necessarily be guaranteed a playoff spot if both the Voyagers and the Mayflowers were to also win their games in regulation time. That would mean elimination for them no matter what. As for the Banshees, nothing really to achieve here other than moving up a spot or two in the table, which would influence their draft pick by maybe 1 or 2 places. Here is their starting lineup. Once again, it's a little bit of a rotation with Timi Oroke and Omari Sefu both featuring the rookies today. So not fully strength, and Chris Kivomi, of course, out for the season, still recovering from that gruesome facial injury he suffered 2 weeks ago that had him in the hospital for a few days, hoping for a speedy recovery for him before next season. Manticores assume are going to go with their starting lineup here and their strongest possible 11 to try and get into the playoffs with a win. They do need a win here, and they have to better the Voyagers' result to get in, or hope the Mayflowers lose, and then with a full-time win, they are in. Here is their lineup. No Jean-Paul Napier, who just returned from injury, and now he is out with a suspension, back-to-back yellow cards. But rookie Georgie Wilson has been a key rotational player in the squad this season, and he's in the starting lineup again to try and inspire his side to a 3 points here on the road. That would put them within striking distance of the playoffs on the final day here. We'll be monitoring all 3 of those games at the same time. Radios in our ears over in both Brooklyn, New York for the Boomers Mayflowers game, and also out in Nashville, North Carolina as the Golden Horde take on the Voyagers. We are ready to go here in the Manticores, who are needing a win to get into the playoffs, kick us off here, looking to do just that. Another story, another battle within the war, of course. It is Dante Pop-Diouf up against his old club for the first time, who left the Banshees after just 1 season in a shocking fashion, and is now playing against them here, lining up in the black and teal for the Manticores, looking to get a goal against his old club, maybe. Ronald Ahmed steps across for the Manticores. Here goes Yadier Costa down the line with 4 runners in the middle to aim at. Can he pick somebody out here? He cuts it back, cleverly winning the contact, and it's going to be a yellow card here for Timi Oroke. Well, he's complaining to the referee, saying he went down early and Costa was looking for the contact. He can argue all he wants. The contact happened either way. The referee's view of it, a cynical foul leading to a yellow card. Now it is Dante Pop-Diouf against his old club. He'll be motivated for sure. Try and get on the score sheet here for more reasons than one. Probably too tight of an angle to think about a shot from here. Chance to whip in a ball across that 6-yard box, though. Look for a teammate. Pop-Diouf, all alone, approaches it. Drills in, good ball. Oh, what a save from Damask. A perfect ball, a fine header, and an inspired stop from Damask. Manticores nearly grabbing the early lead here. What a stop. What a save. The reflex is there. Second to none from Damask. Nonchalant now to take the resultant corner. Swung in. Costa in there, and Damask makes another save. Carrington. Banshees have the ball at the back once again. Here's Bambiak. Timi Oroke, the early yellow card. Be a slight advantage for the Manticores to try and pick on him. To walk a tightrope for the rest of this game, and now he's got space to get forward into, and here he goes. Blaze is in there, but Gilmore gets across. Forward by the Manticores. Here they come. Yadier Costa trying to get it in for Thorierson on the back post. Bombiak gets a foot across there and cuts it out. Still with the Manticores high up the field, though. Wilson on to Popdoof, and Redan stuck to him like glue. Plenty of training reps between those two last season, I'm sure. Wearing the threat that he is in behind. Here is Utimi Oroke. Oh, now the break is on here. Abrahan in, and Fjord with a big save. Dante Popdoof not able to get on the end of this one. It's going to be a goal kick. Good idea, but not quite the pass that was needed. Must take the goal kick at the end of an exciting couple of chances at both ends for both teams. Still goalless on the day. No goals at either of the other two games as of yet, as we're hearing. So as it stands, the Manticores will be eliminated if nothing changes at this rate. Seifu for Redan. Searching ball forward for Tanner. Abrahan easily away from the back line again, and here he goes again. Abrahan, he's beating the line. Can he score? Tight angle. He's hit the side netting. Well, a summary of Abrahan's season right here. He does all the hard work, gets into a great position, but then just can't find the finish. Takes away his own angle. Another let-off for Gary Fjord, and the Manticores at the back. He is getting in behind way too easily at the moment, Abrahan. Cause for concern. He's getting in more often than not, it seems, with every attack. And bad news now for the Manticores, hearing that the Voyagers have scored in their game, leading 1-0. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez with the goal to put his side into the lead. Now here come the Banshees again, looking to make things go from bad to worse. Swung in, should be Fjord's ball off the cross, and it is. Too close to the keeper from Abrahan. Still no news from the Mayflowers game yet, though, so Manticores still just need to win here. Wilson sends a long ball. That's a perfect pass for Costa. What a ball! Costa searching back for Wilson. Has Thorierson on the turn. Noche Lamachu was the hero last week and saved by Damask. It's a corner. Well, better from the Manticores here. Thorierson combining Noche Lamachu, of course, the 2 goals, including the golden goal last week to keep their playoff hopes alive in the win over the Mayflowers. Now he's won a corner here, and he will go across to take it. Noche Lamachu, first corner of the match, or second rather. Costa trying the acrobatic volley and needed to be perfect and just wasn't. It's a good idea at the near post. Why not have a whack at something, swing it in, hope for a deflection, hope for a teammate at the back post, but there's nobody there. So still goalless here after the opening 25 minutes. Damask taking the short kick to the rookie Omari Seifu. Here's Redan. Wide to Melion. Tanner. Here come the Banshees again, who have looked the more threatening of the two sides. We are getting a report now, hot off the press, that the Golden Horde have equalized via a golden goal. So that means we're back to square one, level pegging again here. Voyagers have been scored against, and it's level. Now a corner, though, for the Banshees. Look at the save from Musk moments ago. Short option is Utimi Oroke, who has the ball now. Dribbling into the area, cuts it back for Tanner. Nice ball to Abrahan. Back of the box to Redan. Abrahan couldn't get away, and Gilmar carries it away. Nice movement from the Manticores trying to get forward on the counter. Noche Lamachu. Wilson. Popdoof. Trying to get the midfielders involved in the attack. Here's Thorierson. Turning to the wing. Back for Al-Rahman Ahmed into Georgie Wilson, who's onside. Flipping it in towards Noche Lamachu. Header is coming in and saved by Demusk. Header from the Manticores again, but still goalless here at the brink of halftime. 10 minutes to play, and other two matches that influence this one are also both level, 0-0 and 1-1 respectively. Here's Tanner. Abrahan. Space in behind for the Banshees again on the attack here. Fjord sucked out of position. Here's Blaze. Monet did well and cut out the angle. Here goes Wilson on the counter. Not a lot on in front of him, but finds Popdoof with a good ball. Nice 1-2. Wilson looking for the return ball. Thorierson has it out wide. Wilson. Popdoof up against the rookie Seifu. Georgie Wilson! Oh, he's done it! The young rookie in the lineup in place of Napier puts the Manticores into the lead, and for the time being, into the playoffs. It's the young Scotsman who's done it again, Georgie Wilson. And the Manticores have the 1-goal lead they've been after. Popdoof sets it up, and Wilson, left no doubt, with a fine volley, sweeps it into the side netting. And the Manticores have 1 foot in the playoff door. What brilliant bit of skill. The game's been crying out for a moment of technique, quality like that. And it finally gets it from the rookie. Well, 1-0 lead for the Manticores now. No changes in the scorelines of the other two games as of yet. As it stands, the Mayflowers would be in, and the Manticores would also be in. Voyagers would be eliminated. Banshees looking to play spoiler once again here, though. Abrahan. Tanner was backed into by Gilmar, and it's going to be a foul right on the edge of the area for Bambiak. Setting a 4-man wall. Gary Fjord looking to avoid conceding so soon after they open the scoring here. Bambiak going to take it from 20 yards out. Bambiak off the crossbar! Sweetly struck. And just denied by the top of the woodwork there. Oh, how close. Into the top corner it goes, but the wrong side. That was the moment. A huge sigh of relief from the Manticores players, fans, and coaching staff around this arena. Oh. I don't think Fjord was getting there if that was on target. Inches away. It is a game of fine margins at this point in the season, of course. Every point matters. Every shot, every goal can be important in this kind of a race to the playoffs. Here goes Gilmar racing to try and double the advantage. To the byline, he's gone. Cuts it back for Costa. Into Noche Lamachu, who's offside. It's the right call in the end. He looked well off on the real time. Ooh, actually very close, because Milion nearly playing him on there. So 1-0 lead here, 4 minutes of added time before the end of the first half. Manticores so far so good in the first 45. And then pitched back by Popdoof. Good effort there. Manticores might get one more chance before the break. Catarino, Noche Lamachu. What can he do with it now? Wilson's in again, and he scores again! Georgie Wilson, a star is born! It's a 2-0 lead for the Manticores, and they have daylight here. What a moment for the rookie. First with the right, this time with the left. Another sweetly struck volley. Oh my goodness. It just keeps getting better. Noche Lamachu does so well to get this ball in. And Wilson, again, it's like a mirror image of the first goal. Does so well. Keeps his composure. And again, wraps his foot around it, carries it away from Damask. It's 2-0, and Wilson in the lineup today doubles up. Manticores starting to believe it could really be happening. Tanner. Bambiak. Likely the end of the first half of action here. And there is the halftime whistle. Well, Manticores doing their part, knowing that a win does not guarantee them a playoff berth, but they do need a win to have a chance. And so far, they are giving themselves that fighting chance. 2-0 lead, courtesy of Georgie Wilson's 2 goals in the final 10 minutes of the half. We'll be back with the second half after a quick studio update from our Week 25 final day action. Welcome back once again, National Soccer League fans. Quick update for you. If you hadn't seen at the break, the Mayflowers did score a goal, so they are in a 1-0 lead, which means the Manticores need the Voyagers to lose or win after they win. So therefore, if the Manticores win in sudden death, they need the Voyagers to win in penalties. If they win in regulation, they need the Voyagers to win in sudden death, etc., and -1. But for now, they are level, so Manticores are in at the moment if they can hold on here. Of course, if the Voyagers can get a goal back, then Manticores would be back to being eliminated from the playoffs if the Mayflowers can stay in the lead as well as the Voyagers, as it were. But so far, not the case. And the Banshees showed some signs of promise in the first half, but Manticores and Georgie Wilson rolling into the game and taking it by the scruff of the neck. 2-0 lead, courtesy of the rookie's 2 brilliant volleys. And here he is, making that ball his on defense. He has had an excellent game filling in for Napier today. There he is with the Rierson winning the ball back. Catarino sends it long over the top. That's a lovely sweeping ball for Yadier Costa on the wing. Off of Diego Milian for a corner. Wonder how much the manager has told his players of the Manticores about the situation around them at this point, or if he just wants them to focus on getting the 3 points here. 2 schools of thought there, of course. The Rierson trying to get the header on it, lays away. Rahman Ahmed going to be pulled back for a handball here. Free kick to the Banshees in their own defensive area. Midfield. Kieran Moore. Of course, if the Banshees do get a goal back, that momentum suddenly swings greatly back in their favor. Always a tough lead to defend, a 2-goal lead. Because a goal back, and suddenly it feels like the other team are right back in it. Here's Blaze trying to do just that, and he's going on here with Abraham. Gilmore, great challenge from the left back, stepping across to make that ball his. Pop Doof now on the turn. Poor ball from him, given away. And now Tanner and Abraham trying to take on this back line. Blaze joins the attack. Gilmore steps across again. What a game he's having. Costa. Noche Lamachu down the line. Has it again. We can get it back to Gilmore, though, on the overlap. Here's Redan. Timioroke. Bambiak. And more. Moving it around the middle some more. Here's Blaze. Space and time ahead of him to Abrahan. Vermont Ahmed wins the ball back again. Trying to send forward for Georgie Wilson. What a ball for Thorierson, but it's gone just a little early, and he is offside. Let's see how close this one is. Oh, yeah, it is just a step early from Thorierson. Nice ball from Wilson, though. Good weight, just a little bit too slow. Might have a substitution coming up now. Indeed, we do. Moylan's coming on for Timioroke, and Saladin Akwal's on for Thorierson. One change for each team. Here is Bambiak for the Banshees. And Popdoof gets in the way. It's a Banshees throw as we pass the hour mark here. Mayflower's still leading 1-0 in their game, and Voyagers and Golden Horde are still deadlocked at 1-1. So still results favoring the Manticores into the playoffs, but they've got to hold on to their 2-1 or 2-0 lead, of course, and now a chance in behind maybe. Tanner going and goal, and he's found it! Uh-oh! We might have problems here for the Manticores. Tanner gets a goal back for the home side, and it just became a lot more nervy in here all of a sudden. We mentioned it, that feeling when you're up 2-0 and you concede is a horrible one. It's like a stomach-sinking feeling, because suddenly the other team are right back in the game and they've just scored. All the momentum in their favor. Bambiak with a nice ball and Tanner with the shot. Fjord has to do better here. It's a tame effort. Take nothing away from the strike. It was well placed, but Fjord is there, just misreads it. Goes under the ball. Tanner has had an excellent season, the top scorer for the Banshees on the year. Hits the back of the net again, and 2-1 here with 30 minutes to play. It is not over yet in this playoff race. Well, can the Manticores hold on? Other results are still holding in their favor for the time being. Popdoof, nice feet away from the challenge. Here's Wilson. Back to Popdoof. Can they restore the goal cushion? Popdoof is called back for an offside. How close. It's the third time. It's been a tight one, and that one is the right call in the end by the referee there. Oh, man, it's inches just early for Popdoof. The one for Thorierson moments ago. But these calls come back to haunt them as the game goes on. Here's the goal scorer, Callum Tanner. Blaze. Up ahead to Tanner. Abrahan on the ball now, looking for Moylan's. Blaze. Tanner, it's opening up for him again. Here goes Tanner. Touch was heavy, and he's giving it to Gary Fjord. Here's Wilson. Popdoof. And trying to find it back inside. Couldn't quite get it, but Nochilamachu collects the loose ball. Popdoof on the turn. Wilson. Nochilamachu. Costa to make it 3. Good save from Damask in a corner to follow. Oh, this is better. Manticores really going for it. They don't want to be defending a 1-goal lead. They want it to be back to 2. They want to be in control as much as they can in this game, knowing they don't have control elsewhere. Might have another change coming up before this corner. No, referee's going to let it play. Nochilamachu swings it in. Carrington heads away. Ina Akwal on the ball for Manticores. Inside looking for Nochilamachu. Safely in the way. Cut it out. Not the best use of that attack there. Other scores are still holding. Mayflower's up 1-0. And Voyagers and Golden Horde still locked at 1-1. As it stands, the Manticores and Mayflowers are going through. Voyagers would be out. Monet with a big step to cut out the counter. Katarina or Nochilamachu and Popdoof! What a strike and what a save from Damask, who's done his part today, you have to say. It's a good stop on a fine strike, straight as an arrow from Dante Popdoof. Damask equal to it once again in the net. Will we have some changes now? I think we just might. No, referee says corner. Go ahead again for Nochilamachu. Swung in towards Popdoof for the back post, and the header this time is off target. Good chance. They get the look they want. They get Pop Doof on the ball. They can't get the ball on the goal. Still so many possibilities for these teams locked in this playoff race in the AFC. Seeds number 4 through 6. Abrahan heads down to Bambiak. Here's Blaze. Abrahan. Bambiak. Blaze. Abrahan. Turns away. There's space in front of him, and Carrington's got the wrong side of his man. Can he cut it back? Saladin Akwal in the way. Did well. Abraman Ahmed. It's going to be a Banshees throw-in, though. He couldn't get his foot in the way. Abrahan to take the throw. Quickly into Carrington again. Goes for Blaze, who's onside. Clipping it back. Was that a handball? Oh. Banshees fans calling for it. They're not going to get it. It's a corner, though, for the Banshees. How close was that? Oof. Could have been bad. Blaze to take it. No substitution for either team still. No changes around the scorelines either. Nadia Costa's header away is well enough out of harm's way, and Dina Qual thumps it further and then wins a free kick critically for his side. It's a big moment in the game. 10 minutes to go for the Manticores, trying to hold on to this 2-1 lead. Banshees have grabbed a goal back in the second half to make it interesting. Manticores give it away quickly, though. Here come the Banshees. 82 minutes played. Dana Qual back with the visitors here. Inside to Wilson, whose 2 goals are the match winners as it stands. Catarino now had a bit of a quiet day. Can he come up with a moment of inspiration? Costa has it on the edge of the box, and I think there's an offside or maybe a handball. I'm not sure which one. I think it was Pop Doof offside on this initial ball through. Yeah, he's saying it came off a defender, but referee's taking a different interpretation. Still no changes in the scorelines. We do have a change coming up now. Dennis Nielsen on for Axel Blaze, bringing on an extra attacker, trying to turn this game around completely and make the Manticores in a really uncomfortable position. With 5 minutes to go, Nielsen enters the fray. Here is Kieran Moore. Nielsen, the substitute, on the pitch now. Oh! Monet cuts out that ball. That was going to be really troublesome because there was space in behind. Here's Pop Doof going the other way. Wilson. Catarino. Back heel is nice. Dina Qual. Pop Doof against his own club to seal it. He's done it. The Manticores may have just done enough here. And Dante Pop Doof scores against his old club to make it 3-1. The Manticores are going to get all 3 points here. And as it stands, they are heading to the playoffs because the Voyagers are still tied. There is still time across the league, though, for something to change. Another change here for the Banshees, their final of the day and likely their final of the season. Michael Carrington being withdrawn for another more attacking-minded player in this situation, trying to score 2 late goals here to overturn the tide. It's Faner Conversa Lemos, more full-back than a center-back. Nielsen lifts it in, but Monet's there to head it away. Bambiak through to Nielsen. Still Bambiak going on and running all the way into the box and then can't get the cutback quite right. Here is Moore. Couldn't get the angle on the pass either. 7 minutes of added time. A lot of time for the Manticores, but again, they have restored the 2-goal cushion, and that makes things a lot less nerve-wracking around here for the time being. Catarino. Moving forward, Pop Doof hacked down. Referee says it was all ball, though. Leon. Still with the Manticores here. Gilmar swings it in towards Wilson on the perfect hat trick with a header there. Would have been interesting. This is interesting as well. DeMusk. Whoa, what happened there? Looks like the Manticores have done their part. We'll have to wait for an update from our studio to find out if it's enough, though. The Voyagers, Golden Horde, as we're hearing, still tied, and the Mayflowers have conceded a late goal, which means the Manticores are surely in the playoffs. And there is the full-time whistle. Well, the Manticores have done all they can. A 3-1 win here. And it means the Banshees secure the number 8 seed in the playoffs, or the draft. And other results, of course. And Dante Popdoof scores against his old club. Georgie Wilson, man of the match, 2 goals in the first half. And a 2-goal deficit for the home side. 3-1 to the Manticores. We'll be back to our studio to see what that does to the live playoff picture. But it's a good feeling here for the Manticores. I think they might have just done enough to sneak in on the final day. Leave you here with the full match highlights. Back to our studio for an update at full time.